It's good advice. I give good advice. The greenest of green flags, and just try to stay true to who you are. Basically, just don't be a narcissist. I wouldn't yuck his yum. You have a liar on your hands and you need to run. Bumble Beeline, this is Jake. Hi, I'm Jake Shane, and I'm emotionally available for the next 7 to 15 minutes, and I will be taking your calls on the Bumble Beeline for all your relationship and dating questions. Bumble Beeline, this is Jake.
Hey Jake, hey Bumble. I recently went on a couple of really great dates with a guy, and I thought things were going really well until this week he hit me with a text out of the blue saying, "You're really great, but I don't think we have a connection, ... Low key, I was really sad, and honestly, I think my ego is just bruised. Is it worth trying for another date, or do I just take my losses and try to get back out there?"
Okay. This has happened to me before. You need to let your ego be bruised. You need to let your ego be bruised. And once your ego comes back, which it will, you can't go back to this person. Because I've done that. I've let my ego kind of heal. And then I've gone back to the person. And then the same thing happens. And at the end of the day, you do want someone who likes you as much as you like yourself. You know what I mean? You don't want someone that you have to convince to like you. Bumble Beeline, this is Jake.
Why do some guys only put group photos on their profiles? I mean, yeah, it's good he has friends, right? But I don't feel like playing a game of where's my man. Is this a red flag, or do you think it's a confidence thing?
Why don't you just start a conversation and see where it goes? Also, what are his prompts? Are his prompts funny? I love that you called me, but I think the one that actually needs advice is the guy who did not fill out his profile properly. If you're giving someone nothing, they can't give you everything. Your profile is also the first thing someone sees from you on this app. It's kind of like making a first impression at a bar. So it is important to add substance to what they see, or else how do they know if they want to take a risk on liking your profile?
So I'm seeing this girl, and I've never felt this calm with anyone before. Kind of scares me. I don't know, maybe I'm just used to chaos. How do I trust that this is a good thing?
You kind of just have to trust it. And if you're used to chaos, maybe this is finally the relationship that you've been looking for. Also, being calm is a good thing. Chaos isn't always great. Chaos can be fun, but in a relationship, stability and calmness is what I would strive for.
Hi, Beeline. Hi, Bumble. Okay, I need your advice. I wonder if you can relate to this. All of my friends are in serious relationships. Some are getting married, some are starting families, and I'm obviously so super happy for them. But lately, I've just been feeling like the odd one out. It's hard to relate to where they are in life, and their encouragement for me to find someone can feel like pressure. So I'd love your advice on how I can deal with feeling left out while also staying confident in my own timeline. Thanks.
Okay. So I totally get that because a lot of my friends are in relationships too, and it's really hard for me because I'm one of the only single ones. You basically need to surround yourself with other single people. You need to go make new friends, which you can do. Just kind of treat your friends' pressure to start a relationship as white noise. It's not your journey. You need to just focus on your road ahead, because if you put pressure on finding a relationship, you're going to end up in a relationship where you're unhappy because you feel you're going to settle, respectfully. But also, it does come to you when you least expect it. I know that's not what anyone wants to hear, and it's not what I want to hear, and I don't even know why I'm telling you this, but I am. Bumble Beeline, this is Jake.
So, I'm in the texting phase with someone, and it's going so well that I'm afraid to meet up IRL. I know I'm looking for a match and not a pen pal. I think I just need some tough love here. Help?
This is a tough one. I think I know what I want to say, but I want a second opinion. I think I'm going to call the boss. Hi, Whitney.
Hi, Jake. What's going on over there on the Beeline?
Someone just called the Beeline and they said that they are in a texting phase with someone and they're scared to meet up, but they don't want a pen pal and they don't know what to do and they think they might need tough love. I think I am this person. So what is your advice?
I would probably just FaceTime them.
Okay, you're game for a FaceTime?
Yeah, engage them in something fun and dynamic to show your personality a little bit versus just hey, what's up? I'm on my couch.
Right, and then also if they don't like them, then they don't have to go on the date.
100%. I think a FaceTime is perfect because you kind of get their vibe, you hear their voice, you get you understand so much more if this is actually who you think they are, or And maybe you're even pleasantly surprised and you're like, oh, I'm even more into this person.
Oh, and Whitney, while I have you, do you have any other advice for people at the Beeline that are calling in?
Remember to ask questions. Everyone is so focused with being interesting, but really the best way to be interesting is to be interested. And so they need to just
Ooh.
remember to ask questions. Being curious is like the best thing you can be. And I think that that's what I would focus on a first date.
Okay, amazing. Oh, well, I have some calls to get to.
Thanks, Jake. Have fun.
Thanks, love you.
Bye. Love you.
Bumble Beeline, this is Jake.
I think I'm spending too much time on my Bumble profile. All of my profile photos, all of my prompts have been reviewed and approved by my friends. But I genuinely can't tell whether or not I'm presenting the best version of myself. At what point am I just not being authentic anymore?
Okay. If your worry is too much curation, I would cut it out. Instead of asking your friends, like, what makes your profile the best, ask, like, what do you think of when you think of me? Like, what is the most me in your eyes? Because if they're really your friends, they'll see you for your most authentic self. Don't overthink it. Overthinking is the cause of almost everything bad. Basically, just don't be a narcissist and just try to stay true to who you are, because that's the only way that you'll find someone that's meant for you. Bumble Beeline, this is Jake.
Hi, Bumble. I've been pretending to like my crush's favorite band, even though I don't like them at all. Now he invited me to their concert with his whole family because it turns out they all love this band. Do I keep pretending to be a fan or do I tell him?
I've also done this before. So basically what you're gonna need to do is make it really cute and just be like, okay, I lied. I actually really don't like them. I like you so much that I was trying to get you to like me, so I said I like them, but I don't like them. You still have to go to the concert. And like, he'll think it's cute, like how much you're trying to like them at the concert with his family. And also, live music can change your mind about an artist. Okay, it is time for my weekly report. This week, we are doing it on green, red, or beige flags. Let's begin. A green flag is good, a red flag is bad, and a beige flag is in the middle. On a date with a recent Bumble match, they mentioned that they loved how you included pictures of you and your family. I think that that's a green flag. I think that that's sweet that they love how much you love your family, because clearly family is something that's important to you. So I would give it a green flag. Your match brings up their ex unprompted on the first date and then again on the second and on the third. Immediate red flag. They are not over their ex. I've been there. Immediate red flag. We also have a chart to help with this. So if they bring it up one time, it's mild, twice it's moderate, and 3 is when the alarm bells should start ringing. And considering your date brought it up 3 times, it's a red flag and it's alarming. Needs to listen to a podcast to fall asleep. I would give this a beige flag because it can go one of both ways. Because maybe you like the podcast, maybe it's therapist, like my podcast. Or maybe it's something that is not your speed and maybe you can't sleep next to that every single night. In which case, it's a beige flag. Also, are they using headphones? Are they not using headphones? Are they down to listen to what you want to listen to go to bed? Are they down to sacrifice some nights without listening to a podcast? So for that reason, I would give it a beige flag. Takes initiative to move out of the talking phase. After 2 weeks of chatting, including about a shared love for the outdoors, they fully plan a picnic date. The greenest of green flags. They are taking it out of the talking stage and bringing it back to a shared interest and planning an activity around it. Green flag. Bumble Beeline, this is Jake.
Hey, so I'm talking to someone and we send a lot of clips and memes to each other, and I don't think she watches anything that I send to her because she responds way too fast. I don't know, this sounds like the most dumb, minor, silly thing. Am I overthinking this?
Okay, I actually don't think it's dumb and minor at all, because if you're just starting out in your relationship and you can already tell that she's lying to you, it sets a bad groundwork, as silly as it sounds. So I would call her out on it and be like, in a playful way, I know you just didn't watch that. And if she doubles down on the lie, then you have a liar on your hands and you need to run. And even if she's not watching the video all the way through, take it as a compliment. She clearly likes you and wants to impress you. Bumble Beeline, this is Jake.
I've been seeing someone, and so far, it's been going great, but he's a big fan of this creator, and it's giving parasocial a little bit. He recently wanted to reschedule a date because this creator was streaming. I respect the honesty, I guess, but I don't know. I don't want to ruin a good thing by approaching this the wrong way, but I think it needs to be addressed. Any advice?
Okay, I wouldn't yuck his yum, per se. Like, there's probably something you do or you partake in that he isn't obsessed with. Like it or not, like, streaming is now a part of our culture that people partake in. You could watch with him if you want, but, like, I understand if you don't want to. On the bright side, it sounds like mostly everything is going great, and no relationship is going to be head to toe perfect. It's just not realistic. Think about it like if American Idol was airing back in like 2006 and someone was like, I'm so sorry, I have to watch American Idol. Okay, lovers, I'm officially off the clock. I'm passing the beeline to the next operator. Good luck out there.
Bumble Beeline, Queen Bee speaking.